What is up, Veggies? My name is VTR, and welcome back to another episode of. Making sure my mic is actually being picked up. Okay, sorry about that. Another episode of Crush. We are coming back, and I'll definitely, like always, I'll probably record a huge chunk. Like, this game has probably been my favorite game that I've been playing on the channel recently, and it's gotten a lot of episodes so far. So I don't even know how many episodes this game is gonna take. But I'm still trying to keep them bite-sized. I don't want to stretch them out to an hour like I do with Honey Pop. But this game, I definitely wanted to. It's been probably my favorite dating sim I've probably ever played. They might not be watching you, but on the other hand, they might be. For a brief moment, you consider the long-term effects of being exposed. The effects of being exposed to a kitty girl in your house might be, but you do your best to push those concerns down. Sure enough, as you're pulling into Elle's driveway, you can see her by the front sidewalk talking to the birds. Oh, the birds are animated. You see her, and her hand is speaking happily to a tree in front of her yard. She's a nice little house with several birds looking down at her. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Then you briefly consider if she's talking to the tree. Shaking the thoughts from your head, you climb out of your car and slowly approach Elle, a little perplexed by the coincidence. She gives you a big smile as you approach, but puts a finger to her mouth, indicating to stay quiet.
Hello. Sorry, I'll be with you in just a moment. I think I finally made progress with Sweet Pea.
Okay. Elle turns back to her birds and whistles softly. When she speaks, her voice is softer and more airy than usual.
That's right. It's an extra special day today. I brought company to watch you. I think, given all the circumstances, you should definitely give flying a try today. That big blue sky could use a few more feathers, and yours are just lovely. Won't you give it a try?
She definitely has Fluttershy vibes. One of the birds ruffles its feathers and wobbles its head back and forth in what I can only describe as a serious, committed headbang. The bird takes off from the branch. You watch in amazement as the bird flies down to the fence post near Elle, landing for just a normal before flapping back into the air to flutter just in front of Elle. Pure amazement and joy light on Elle's face.
Yes! You did it! You did it!
Before the little flutters away, it flies back up to the tree. And it settles back down and resumes its bird-like, nonchalant. Like, Elle jumps for joy and then claps her hands together.
Oh, did you see? Sweet Pea did it!
I did see.
I'm so proud. I've been coming out here every day and encouraging him. I have all these little bird feeders out, see? But I never see him using them. I was worried he was a late bloomer and too afraid to fly.
I like the animation of the birds.
But he gave it his all, and look what happened. Yay! I especially love all the little birds in that tree in particular, because my grandmother planted it when she was young.
Oh, that's sweet.
We call it our family tree. Oh my word! I got so caught up in the moment, I haven't offered you a beverage or to take your coat or anything. Oh, would you care to come inside? Don't be silly. You shouldn't jump off trees. You're not a bird. But if you were a bird, I would be happy to feed you sunflower seeds and encourage your flying. I bet you'd be a wonderful bird.
Why, thank you, ma'am. Elle locks her arms in yours and hugs your elbow. As you walk together, she looks up at the birds and sighs.
I'm sure a lot of people look up at birds and desire very much to be one. To be free to fly wherever you want.
Didn't we talk about this in the park?
But every time I think about it, I get a little nervous, to be honest. Imagine a poor bird with narcolepsy.
Oh, that would be horrible. I bet you there might be actually a bird that might have that in some way, shape, or form.
Sometimes I fall asleep on my walks. Can you imagine a poor bird falling asleep while flying? So, I'm content to give them seeds and let them do the flying for me. At least for now. Well, I have done a little imagining in that direction before. But given I hadn't seen any birds wearing them, I imagined it was a bit too fanciful. But I guess as long as it's my fancy, I can imagine whatever I please.
As you reach the front door of Elville, she pauses, stopping in her tracks and staring at the door quietly. For a moment, you wonder if she's having a spill or and falling asleep. But a deep sigh signals. It's over at you, and her eyes have deep, thoughtful look.
No, not exactly. I've never had someone over before. By yourselves, I mean. Just family, servants, service people. I've never been alone in my house with someone before. I feel a little overwhelmed.
We need to up our suave. Hugs your arm a little tighter.
Yes, it is. Let's go inside.
The more and more time I spend with each character makes me like them even more. I think I know who my least favorite is, though. But I'm not going to get into that right now. Oh, this is so cute. I like the little thing here. I wonder if Elle painted that. There's a pink curtain, pink furniture, a strawberry throw pillow, and magenta curtains. Okay, I'm gonna...
Here we are. My house.
I need to fix my hair real fast.
You'll have to forgive the decor. The interior decorator my family hired took a few of the themes a bit too far.
Really? I like it, though. Pink is my favorite color, so... There we go, that's better.
But please, make yourself at home. Can I interest you in any cookies or afternoon tea? Don't worry, the cookies are from Bonnabelle's. That freshly baked smell is an air freshener I use. I feel a bit deceitful about it, actually. Wonderful. I'll go fetch them. I got out the fine china for today. I hope you enjoy tea parties.
He is so sweet.
I adore them. I've even thought about getting a cat, just so I could have some company for one. I'll be right back.
Funny you should mention that. Elle returns with a tray of cookies, teacups, and a teapot. She gently pours you each a cup and then sets their cookies on. See, the thing when it comes to tea, I don't like warm tea. I guess it's living in the South. I guess I'm a sweet tea guy. I like sweet tea.
Oh, yes. I never told you what happened afterward.
Yeah, I actually...
You'll have to forgive me. I can be so absent-minded.
Oh, it's alright.
After Dorian told everyone to leave, he practically dragged me into our family's private room. He was furious. I don't think I've ever seen him so angry in all my life. But to be fair, I don't think anyone has ever embarrassed him so much either. So he probably had every right to be angry. I can't say that I am. Which is interesting, because I have a long habit of doing my best to make sure Dorian doesn't get mad at me. As you know, I had been drinking.
Oh.
Due to the bad influence of my date, I'm sure you're aware. And Dorian screamed and yelled at me for the better part of half an hour. But every time he got mad, I started laughing. For the first time, he seemed so silly. Like I had made a mime upset, or party clown. And the more I laughed, the more upset he got. Until he just gave up. He tried to send me home, but I told him I was going to go get cheeseburgers instead. Oh, I've been meaning to ask you. I don't have any experience drinking. Does getting drunk make you crave junk food?
I don't know. I wouldn't know. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, good. Because I've been mostly forbidden from eating those kinds of food, and I thought it was peculiar that I wanted to eat them so badly. Anyway, a long story short, I haven't spoken to Dorian since. And I feel pretty happy about it. For the first time since I can remember, I don't feel worried about checking in with him, or being worried he'll disapprove of what I'm doing. It's a good feeling. Thank you for helping make it happen.
Don't make me think alcohol.
And mine.
She smiles shyly at you and blushes. She straightens her skirt and, for lack of something else to do, with her hands. She reaches over and picks up her teacup.
Here you are. I hope you like English tea, because...
Alice interrupted as she catches her footprint on the leg of her coffee table.
Oh!
Drops the... Oh. Oh.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm so sorry!
What happened? She grabs a tea towel and begins to pat... I'm not saying that.
Oh no! I'm sorry! Oh gosh!
You quickly take the towel from her and continue... Oh. Oh no. Okay. You walk over to the door where Elle has appeared and knock softly. You can hear her Elle sobbing.
Please go. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so slow and useless and clumsy. Please just go.
You hear a small laugh enter her sob after a few sniffs and cry laughs.
I suppose 1 in 3 isn't too bad. Sorry, I just needed a few moments. When the thing you fear most will happens, it can really get you down. Oh dear, look at your pants. I didn't burn you, did I?
Elle takes a moment to dab her eyes with a delicate... A few tears from her to save her mascara.
Okay, as long as you're okay. We should throw those into the wash, just so you're not marinating in tea. Hold on, I'll see if there's something I can give you to Cover yourself.
Elle disappears for a short time, searching her house, and she returns empty-handed.
I'm afraid I don't have much for pants that will fit you. Here, come here. It might be best if you just wrap a blanket around yourself while I wash your clothes. Here, sit here on the bed and get under the covers and take your pants off.
I thought you'd never ask! Wait, if this was... She probably would get offended if I said that, but it's... I'm gonna say it anyway.
Elaborate? I don't get what you mean, but I'm sure it's very funny.
Elle smiles and turns her back as so you can change. You remove your personal effects from your pockets and hand her the pants and underwear. Elle leaves throw them in the wash. You wrap a blanket around yourself. It's I don't know how to, and it feels kind of amazing. Elle returns and sits on a bench seat in front of her bed.
So, I suppose we should continue our small talk. It feels like that was hours ago. I feel almost out of breath. Where should the conversation go from here? Oh, yes they are. And yes, I know. Sometimes when I feel like I should treat myself, I go to sleep without my pajamas. Do you mind if we talk about private things? There's so many things I want to talk about with you, but they're all... my family would call them inappropriate. And I'm terrible at making friends, and I'm awful at conversation, and I don't know how to bring things up like this, and...
Oh, I was reading in my head. You hang close to the oh. She leans in slowly and kisses as kisses you. The two of you okay? I don't know why I don't feel comfortable reading some of this out loud. Well, look at it though. Like it's a little awkward to read out loud. When you finish, you lean away and look at her. She stares at you with a dreamy expression and smiles.
I think you're okay with private feelings. I want to ask you some things, but first, I would like you to ask me whatever you want. It'll help me decide what to ask you, so ask me whatever you're comfortable answering. Just to warn you, though, I may chicken out. I'll try not to, though. Oh my, very much so. Until I met you, I had never really even kissed anyone. My family impressed upon me to wait until marriage. Oh wow. I'm so flustered. Not very often, but sometimes. So far, so good. I feel confident. Oh, this one is sort of fun. Well, I mean, I don't think it's embarrassing. I think it's sort of intimate. See, because of my narcolepsy, I can't really take baths.
Yeah.
There's a chance that if I spend any amount of time in one, I could fall asleep and drown.
Makes sense.
But I want very badly to take one. So bad that I have fantasized a solution. Someday, I want to take a bath with someone. And if I fell asleep, they would hold me and keep me safe and kiss me in my sleep.
Elle's eyes stare off into the distance as she sighs a long, heavy sigh.
That would be heaven for me. Okay, I would like to ask you some questions now,
All right, shoot.
if that's okay with you. Okay, I will. I'm excited. Are you a virgin?
I don't know how to answer this, to be honest. I really don't know how to answer this. How do I answer this? It's such an odd... I think Elle might appreciate this answer. Okay.
I don't think that counts. But who am I to say? I'm not fully versed on how to do it myself. So next question. Do you think I'm attractive?
Of course.
Like, I know you think I'm pretty, but... I mean, like... Do you think I'm sexy?
Hmm. Okay. Here we go.
Really? Do you mean that? I've never felt that way about myself. I have no idea what you see in me, but I'm very happy you feel that way. Okay, last question. Are you seeing anyone else right now?
Oh, Elle.
I mean, are there other girls or guys that you're with?
Okay. One second. I'm gonna actually save real quick. I kind of want to see the different reactions.
Oh, you're right. I give a lot of attention to my doubts and fears. And that question, are them being hungry? There are better questions to ask. Sorry, I know those questions are odd.
Okay, so that's...
But I've been so sheltered all my life. I feel like I've been in a birdcage, a round one with no hiding spots, hanging in the middle of the room. And every moment I spend with you, I feel that cage open just a bit. All this time we've spent together, it's meant so much to me. Everything about you is so alluring to me.
This makes me feel so bad because like there are other people, and it really makes you feel bad.
You make me want to pull pranks on my brother. To drink wine, to drink beer, to mix them together and drink them anyway. The last few weeks, I've wanted to wear mismatched socks. Every single thing that my family has controlled about me, I want to smash it and throw it in the bin. You have made me excited and hopeful and powerful. My family would never let me date. And now, I want to choose who I love. I want to choose who I'm with. I want you. So, will you go steady with me? What's the right expression?
You lean over and begin to kiss her. She raises her hands softly and places them on your cheek. Elle's kisses grow more passionate as the hesitation begins to. There's an innocent awkwardness to it, but every moment you feel doesn't seem like she doesn't quite know.
Is this okay? Are you enjoying this?
I'm gonna tickle her. Elle fights you away for a moment, and battling with her hands from her stomach. But then softens you pull her. Softens and pulls you down upon her again. Finally, Elle stops to catch her breath, and she gently touches your cheek.
I want you.
Oh.
I think I might. Listen, if I fall asleep, and if...
Suddenly, Elle gets a distant look. Her eyes become immediately drowsy, and she falls asleep. Sit back for a moment, not sure what to do. Start to gently tickle her rib, then her... Okay. Let me, because I don't know if one of these can be a bad thing. But let's, search her house. You quietly get up from the bed and begin to search her house. A quick search around the house yields several things of note. You're not sure I have time to check them all. In her bedroom, you find her diary along that. Oh. Okay. I'm not gonna snoop into all her personal stuff, no. You sit next to Elle, softly playing with her hair, and wait for her to awake. When she does, she blinks several times, confused. Then the recollection returns to her eyes, and she smiles and whispers.
You waited.
She begins to kiss you again.
Wait. If we keep going, we're going to...
One takes a moment to grab her bearings.
I'm sorry. I'm so nervous. Can we stop? Thank you.
Obviously. Elle's such a sweet girl, and I don't want to make her uncomfortable or anything.
Thank you for stopping. I thought I was ready. I just need a little more time.
Understandable. You and Elle hesitantly come together and lay with one another, a little unsure how for a long while time passes in a blur. Once Elle has fallen asleep, you quietly head out the front door. Outside it has begun to rain, the birds are all gone, and okay. The drive back home feels a bit angsty, but otherwise fine. Okay, things are pretty well there, I'd say. Evening. Oh yeah, we have the thank you for spending time with me. It was so wonderful. You are so caring and amazing. I wish I had you here right now holding me. I cherish every moment we're together. Oh, we'll find out, won't we? How sweet. All right. What's our schedule looking like? All right. And we can call that there, I think. I think it's a good stopping point for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.